Hospital Porter's Pride and Dignity stopped the New World Order. Welcome to her Panwo TV. I'm in the bedroom now. I'll show you the view out of the window here. This is the view out of the window in this hall of residence. As you see, it's very, very nice. I'll show you a bit more around our room later, but at the moment one of our friends is using our shower, so I can't use it right now. But I will show you the room properly before we leave. Basically, we've had I've had a reaction. Do you remember in my probe video I got these lines on my hands? Well, they've appeared again there. See those red lines on my hands? They've appeared again. What's more, they appeared after I went and sat in the chair in the psychic lab. I told you about the psychic lab, didn't I? About the experiments they did. I did the Zener cards, I did the dowsing. I think I told you about that. Yeah. Just in case, basically they've set up a laboratory with various psychic tests. You can do dowsing and remote viewing, and I've done the Zener cards and several other activities. And one of them is they've got a haunted chair and another one which is a control. And I think I worked out immediately which one was the haunted chair, and I got tingling in my hands. And since then I've had those lines on my hands have appeared, the ones at the probe conference last year. Oh, anyway, it's now, we have a quick break now. We've just seen Kieran O'Keefe. Now he's most famous for being one of the people behind the Most Haunted TV show. And he gave us a quick, what's the word? History of paranormal broadcasting. And it included things such as Arthur C. Clarke's Mysterious World, which I used to watch, you know, and In Search Of, and I used to like these programmes. And he mentioned Ghostwatch. Now, I don't know if you ever saw Ghostwatch, but it came out in 1992, and it was a docudrama, feature-length docudrama, supposedly sort of like a reality TV show about the paranormal, and it scared the shit out of me when I saw it. I was only a kid, and basically people were ringing the BBC in panic, going, "Oh my God, what have you done?" You know, it was like War of the Worlds and stuff like this. This is the agenda. We only got given this when we arrived this morning. Seriously strange, paranormal, UFO, vampires, psychology, Earth mysteries, hauntings, EVP, mediums, consciousness cryptids, anthropology, psychic ghosts. Now, I'm interested in all these subjects. EVP, in case you're wondering, is electro voice phenomenon, which is a good strange thing. Now here's the Saturday schedule, as you see. Reverend Lionel Fanthorpe, Britain's answer to Robert Anton Wilson was next. Now I don't know who a lot of these people are. I described them earlier on. I didn't see some of them. C.J. Romas I described. Tristan Swale I described. I had to miss a few of the speakers, like I was explaining. Then I saw Dr. Hannah Gilbert, Nikki Seal. Nikki Seal was one of the ladies who runs the organisation, and she did a speech at Weird last year. Paul Weller. I called him Paul Weller. It's Paul Weller. Paul Weller, of course, is a singer, and as he described how when he was actually called Paul Weller once in a phone book, and he got girls were sending him pairs of knickers and things like that. Right, Dr. Ghosts in the Box, Dr. Kieran O'Keefe. The problem is, I think everyone's agreed, you know, the Most Haunted was fake. Or the vast majority of it was fake. And unfortunately that really does kind of discredit a lot of what we're doing. You know, and of course, you know, it trivialises ghost hunting as well, and you get these real idiots who go to places and they basically go along, a bunch of teenagers go along with some cameras and they think they're proper ghost hunters, and they end up shagging in the beds and getting drunk, and the poor people who own the place don't want to go there again, you know what I mean? Anyway, I've got to go back to the auditorium soon because there's going to be a big announcement apparently. Here it is, look, 18:30, big announcement, capital letters. What's all that about? Well, apparently they're taking bets on Facebook. I'm guessing that there's going to be some sort of regulation involved. So we're just going to go back there and find out. Well, thank you for watching Panmo TV. I'll be back later.